Hi, Janet. Good job, Kay. Here, do you want to bring this down?
You can bring this tablet down too. Thanks.
Yep. Hi, Annie. Hi, Karen. Hi, Sarah. Love you too. We're gonna wait another minute or two. Hi, Jennifer. Yeah, Harlow's getting used to me teaching, so he just kind of hangs out now. Hi, Mom. Hello, other Karen. Hi, Lindsay Lou. All right, beautiful people, I'm gonna change the music. We'll get started. If you don't already have a block or a book, go ahead and grab one, and we'll just need the mat and that. Hi everybody, I hope you are doing well and having a great start to your week. Not that that matters for everybody because all the days are kind of blending together at this point. So today's class is going to be a hatha class, and we're going to use the block with tons of our poses. If you don't have a block, grab a book, and if you don't want to use either of them, that's fine too. You can still do the whole entire class. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get started. We're going to start in Shavasana. Before we go there, plant the feet, bend the knees, and you're going to use the block or book the long way on your spine, wherever feels good for you. So I really want to open up my chest and relax my shoulders. So I'm going to focus more with the block up a little bit higher. You want to keep your chin in line with the middle of your chest. Arms are down, palms face up. You can keep the knees bent, bring the soles of the feet together. Whatever feels good. So kind of start however you choose, whatever feels good for you. And then when you land, float your eyes closed, relax your shoulders, unclench your jaw. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Slowly exhale, release. Taking a moment to notice the normal rhythm of your breath. Maybe wiggle the fingers, circle the wrists. Starting class by checking in with both your mind and your body. Noticing where you're at today. Maybe taking a mental note of what you need. Awesome. From here, start to deepen the breath. Nice deep inhale. Hold your breath at the top. When you feel like you cannot hold any longer, slowly and controlled, let that breath out. Exhale. Stick with this breath for a few rounds. Nice deep inhale. Hold at the top. And exhale. Let that out. Take this at your own pace. Really push that breath down towards the belly. Starting to prepare the mind and body for class. Beautiful. Wherever you are in this moment, take one more big breath in. Hold at the top. And then exhale. Let that breath go. Flow your eyes open. Bring the knees together, plant the feet. Plant the hands and then push up to remove your block or your book. And we're going to come all the way back down. When you land, hug the knees in, rock side to side. Have that block nearby for the entirety of class. So give the low back a little love, rock side to side, do whatever movement feels good for you. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Let's take one more breath. Good. From here, we're coming back to stillness at center. Grab that block. Bring it in between the knees or in between the thighs, wherever feels good for you. We're going to keep pressure on the block. So the goal is to keep the block right where it is. Arms reach out like the letter T, palms face up. Inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, drop the knees to the right, shift the hips to the left. Take a twist. Keep the chest open. Soften where you can. Awesome. Inhale, come back through center. And as you exhale, drop the knees to the left, shift the hips to the right. Notice how you feel on this side. Close your eyes and breathe. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to center. Keep that block where it is. Hug the knees and flex the feet. Rock side to side if that feels good for you. And then on your next inhale, extend the arms up, draw the belly in, straighten the legs, full body stretch. Exhale, bring everything back in. We're going to flow here. Keep pressure on that block. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw in. Take it nice and slow. It's going to feel a little bit different than normal with that block. If you'd like to, bring the chin towards the chest, lift the shoulders off of the mat, feel free. So you do whatever feels good for your body. If at any time during class the block doesn't feel right, you hate it, take it out. You don't have to use it. Everything I say is just a suggestion. Nice, we're going to take 3 more rounds in and out through the nose. Beautiful, last one in. of your back nice and flat against the mat. So you might have to tilt your pelvis up a little bit. And you can keep the legs here with the feet flexed, so with a 90 degree. Or if it's in your practice, you can straighten the legs. Keep that block where it is. From here, inhale, reach high. And as you exhale, lift the shoulders up, touch the toes. Inhale, drop back down and reach. Belly comes in. Exhale, come up. Beautiful, use your breath. Nice, slow and controlled movements. Shaking is okay, pain and pinching is not. Beautiful, let's take 3 more rounds on our own time. Last one, inhale. Exhale, reach up, hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release all the way back down. Ditch that block just for a couple of minutes. Rock side to side. Give the core a little break. And then we're going to take half happy baby on each side, and then we'll combine it into full. And that'll be our last posture on our spine. So from here, extend your left leg down to the mat. It can stay flexed at a hover, or you can release it all the way, totally yogi's choice. Left hand on your hip. Peace sign fingers of your right hand on your right big toe. Bend the knee, kick up towards the ceiling. Soften your right shoulder. Bend that right elbow. Close your eyes. Notice the sensation on the right side. Notice how you feel if that left leg is active. Unclench the jaw, maybe circle that left ankle. Beautiful. On your next inhale, we're just going to switch. So happy baby on the left side, bend the knee, kick up towards the ceiling. Right leg extends straight, flex that foot. It can come again to that hover or relax all the way down, right hand on the right hip. Soften your left shoulder, bend the left elbow. Close your eyes. Notice the difference on this side compared to the right. Full breaths in and out through the nose. Beautiful. One more breath here. And then as you inhale, keep the left leg where it is. Bring that right leg to happy baby. Take full. You can rock side to side. Kind of play around in this pose. You can extend one leg straight and bend the opposite in. Maybe we extend both legs straight. Whatever feels good for you in this moment, go there. Remembering to keep the shoulders soft. Find space in the face. Taking one more breath. Good, and then release. Hug those knees in. Cross at your ankles. It does not matter which one is on top, and we're going to rock and roll to seated. If rock and roll is not in your practice, you can roll onto your side and sit up that way. Beautiful. I'm really far back today. This is weird. Okay, so from here, just find seated. Grab the block. We don't need it quite yet. Sitting in easy pose, crossing the legs. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, reach high. Draw the belly in. Exhale, release hands through heart center. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, release through heart center. Nice. From here, you can bring the hands to the knees or interlace your fingertips behind you and straighten your arms. Soften the shoulders, lift the chest. Belly button's drawn in. Inhale, look up at the ceiling. Open up the throat. Breathe. And exhale, drop the chin down towards the chest. Maybe close the eyes. from here, just rock the head side to side, nice and slow. Left ear to left shoulder. Back through center, right ear to right shoulder. Feeling free to pause wherever you need to. Really feeling the motion. Lengthening. Take one more breath. And then we will all land back in center. Release that grip. Shake that out. So from here, bring the soles of the feet together, so the bottom of the feet together. Again, sit up nice and tall. Your hands can make contact wherever feels good for you. Soften those shoulders. So inhale, let's bring the shoulders up, and exhale, drop them back and down. Beautiful. Draw your belly in. From here, inhale, look up at the ceiling. Exhale, hinge forward. Release down, but don't drop your chin down to your chest yet. So we want a nice straight spine, a nice straight line from the crown of your head all the way down the spine to the tailbone. Maybe your elbows are pushing on the knees a little bit here. Eye gaze is in front of the nose. Beautiful. Inhale through the nose. As you exhale, drop the chin down towards the chest. Sink deep here. With every exhale, try to sink a little bit deeper into your version of cobbler's pose. Maybe we shake the head no. Beautiful. We're going to be here for one more breath. And then inhale, slowly come back to neutral. Extend the legs, shake them out. Nice. And then we're going to come right back to that posture. So come right back to cobbler's pose. I'm just sitting this way so you can see what we're doing. And this time, grab your block, bring it right in front of the feet, and then you're going to bring your feet right on top of the block or the book. Same concept. Sit up nice and tall. Open the chest, drop the shoulders. Inhale, look up. And exhale, hinge forward at your hips. Keep the chin upright, nice straight spine. Eye gaze is over the nose. Find your breath. Notice the difference with the feet and the legs slightly lifted. And then as you exhale, drop your chin down towards the chest, round that spine. Hang nice and heavy, shake the head no. And then inhale, slowly come back up to neutral. Keep your feet right where they are on that block. We're going to challenge the core a little bit here. So sit up nice and tall. Active core, draw your belly in. Keep your hands on the feet and then shift your weight back a little bit. See if you can lift the feet off of the block. Drop the shoulders. Find the breath. You can freeze right here or start to bring the knees together. Flex the feet. Ankles are in line with the knees. Maybe arms come out, palms face up for boat. If it's in your practice, point the toes, straighten the legs. Beautiful. Going right back down. Flex the feet, bend the knees. Hang here and boat. Open the knees, grab the feet, and slowly and controlled, come back down to neutral. Feet make contact with that block. Nice. We're going to go up again when you feel ready. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, shift that weight back, lift the feet off of the block or the book. Soften your shoulders, hang here. If you'd like to add on, knees together, flex the feet, arms reach out, palms face up. Find your breath. And then adding on, if it's in your practice, point your toes, straighten the legs. Where can you soften? Good. Flex the feet, bend the knees. Open the knees nice and wide. Hands come back down to the feet or ankles. Hang here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release all the way back down. Ditch that block for a couple of minutes. Plant the hands behind you. Plant the feet, bend the knees, rock side to side. Great job. Take one more breath. Good. Coming back to easy pose. So crossing the legs, grab your block. We're just going to open up the side body before we move to all fours. So from here, inhale, reach that block high, draw your belly in. Release your right arm down by your right hip. Push that block all the way over. So you're opening up your left side body. Keep both hips on the mat. Maybe come down to your forearm. And then from here, start to shift the block forward in front of you, and then bring it back to the side. Move with your inhale and your exhale. Awesome. Take one more round. And then we're going to come back up to neutral. Reach up and just switch the block into the right hand. Exhale, release the left hand down by your left hip and reach all the way over. So you're opening up this time your right side body. Keep both sit bones on the mat. Maybe come down to your forearm. Notice the difference on this side. Breathe. When you feel ready, start to move that block with your breath forward, nice and straight, and then back. Beautiful. Take one more breath, one more round. And then inhale, come back up, and exhale, release through heart center. Ditch the block, and we'll land in all fours, neutral tabletop. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Look through the knees if you can see your feet. Open them nice and wide. Take a few rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we round our spine, chin to chest. Roll through these two postures with your breath. Take your time, take what you need. Just a full disclaimer for class, we're going to be on all fours quite a bit. So if you have wrist issues, I would go grab a blanket. You can always stack a blanket here, or you can roll your mat to create some extra cushion. Just want to make sure you're comfortable. And know that you can always take child's pose as well to relieve some of the tension and pressure off of the wrists. Good, let's take one more round of each pose. And we'll land in neutral. From here, reach your left arm nice and straight, just circle the wrist. Wiggle the fingers, loosen that up. And release back down, same thing other side, reach that right arm high, circle and wiggle. If you're like me, you're cracking. And release back to neutral. Go ahead and grab that block. Draw your belly in, you want a nice straight spine. You're gonna balance the block or book on your low back. So the goal, while we have the block on our low back, is to keep it there. If it falls off, which it probably will, it might, it's fine. It's all part of the practice. Just keep it there. Or, sorry, just put it back on. All right, so we're taking extensions. Inhale, extend your left leg nice and straight. Flex that foot. Belly draws in. We're all going to be more careful and cognizant of what our body is doing with that block there. Right arm reaches. Circle the wrist and ankle. Good. Freeze here. Inhale, lift. And then take little pulses up toward the ceiling. Keep that left foot flexed. One more breath. Exhale, release. Same thing, other side. Inhale, extend the right leg, flex the foot, adjust the block. If you need to, Left arm reaches, circle the wrist and ankle. Good, freeze here, lift higher, and then take little pulses up towards the ceiling. Notice the difference on this side. One more breath. Exhale, release. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Soften your shoulders. Good. Keep that block there just as needed. From here, extend your left leg, flex the foot, bend that left knee, and we're going to find little kicks towards the ceiling with that knee bent. If it's in your practice, you can reach that right arm out, but you don't have to. Breathe. One more breath. Beautiful. Release. Nice deep inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Soften the shoulders. Same thing other side. Extend your right leg, flex the foot, bend at the knee, and then take those little pulses up towards the ceiling. Feel free to extend that left arm if that's in your practice. You've got this. Take one more breath. And come back to neutral. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Release tension in the shoulders. Beautiful. From here, big toes touch, knees open wide. Ditch your block for now. Take child's pose. Maybe we extend the arms straight. Shin relaxes, forehead relaxes, yogi's choice. Breathe, take full advantage here. Circle the wrists, wiggle the fingers. Notice how you feel. Notice the heart rate. Beautiful. We have 5 more rounds of breath in and out through the nose. Beautiful. From here, if your arms aren't already extended, go ahead and extend the arms, spread the fingertips wide, dig into the fingertips, lift the palms, the wrists, the forearms off of the mat. Take one more breath. Beautiful. Release that, and then inhale, come back up onto all fours. This time you're going to tuck your toes under and bring that block to the low back. Spread the fingertips nice and wide. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, lift the knees off the mat, come to a hover. Make sure all of your toes are making contact with the mat, even the pinky toe. So go ahead and look at your feet, adjust as needed, and draw your belly in. Breathe here. Unclench your jaw. Distribute that weight evenly into all of the fingers. Eye gaze is in between the thumbs. Beautiful. Take one more big breath in. Exhale, let that out, drop the knees down. Soften the tops of the feet. One more breath, inhale. Exhale through the mouth. We're going to set that up again and add on. So tuck the toes under, come to a hover, so knees come off the mat. Feel free to stay right here, or if it's in your practice, you can start to kick that left leg back, straight. Knee to chest. Full breaths. One more. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Soften the feet. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Soften the shoulders. Matching that on the other side when you feel ready. Tuck the toes under. Allow the knees to rise. You can stay in your hover, or if it's in your practice, kick back. Yogi's choice. Remembering to breathe through it. One more breath. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Keep that block there. Take child's pose with the block on the low back. Nice deep breaths. Circle the wrists, wiggle the fingers. Where can you soften a little bit more? Beautiful. Take one more big breath in and out through the nose. And then when you feel ready, pop back up onto all fours. We're going to bring the block somewhere else. So I'm going to face this way. You stay where you are. Or you can come the long way on your mat. It's totally up to you. I don't know what all your homes look like, so we'll see. Okay, so from here, you're going to stay on all fours. You're going to extend your left leg straight and bring that block in the lowest setting right in front of that left foot. Make sure the wrists are under the shoulders. Spread the fingertips nice and wide. When you feel ready, nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Good. While we're here, it's our normal rhythm of breath. The right foot is nice and soft. So all we're doing with that left foot is lifting up and tapping in front of the block. And then lifting up and tapping behind. Eye gaze is in between the thumbs. You're just working that left leg. Tapping up and over, front and back. Belly button is drawn in towards the spine. Remembering to breathe. We're going to take 2 more rounds on this side. There's 1. There's 2. Good. From here, meet me in all fours. Rock the hips side to side. Release tension. One more breath. And match that on the other side. So bring the block to the right. Extend the right leg nice and straight. Top of the left foot is relaxed and soft, and then bring your block in front of your right foot. Wrist is underneath the shoulders. Spread the fingertips wide. Take that breath. Inhale. Exhale, soften. And then when you feel ready, go ahead and start your lift and tap in front and behind at your own pace. Draw your belly in. Nice strong core. Take it nice and slow. Notice the difference on the right side. Beautiful, you've got this. 2 more rounds. Remember to breathe. Last one. Beautiful. Come back to all fours. Rock the hips side to side. Take child's pose if you need it. We have 1 more posture here, and then we're taking frog, which we should be able to relax in a little bit. All right, come back to stillness. Grab that block. We're staying on all fours, except for this time you're going to bring the block to medium height. So instead of being low and flat, just underneath the knee. So think like dog at a fire hydrant. You're gonna lift your left knee, flex your left foot, kind of like you would in frog. And you want to be able to balance your knee on the block. Soften that whole right side. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Good. From here, keep your left foot flexed. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Knees in line with your hip. And then release. Find your breath with this movement. Trying to keep your hips and your pelvis neutral down with the mat. Unclench your jaw. Draw that belly in. Beautiful. 2 more rounds. Last one. Good. Release. Meet in all fours. Rock those hips side to side. And then we match that on the right side when you're ready. So bring that block to the right side. Plant the hands. Soften the whole left side. Bring that right knee to the top of that block. Flex your right foot. Take that breath. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, lift. Knees in line with the hip. Move with your breath. Move at your own pace. Keep the core active. Distribute the weight through both hands, all fingers. Beautiful. 2 more rounds. Awesome. Go ahead and release, rock the hips side to side one last time. Ditch that block for now and we'll take frog pose. So keep your hands where they are. Open the knees a little bit wider. Flex your feet. And you're going to want to walk the feet out wider than the knees. Knees wider than the hips. So we're really opening the hips. The pelvis is lifted. You can stand on your hands. You can come to your forearms. You can interlace your fingertips. Drop the chin down towards the chest. Soften your shoulders. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. We're going to hang here for a few breaths. Sink a little bit lower with every exhalation through the nose. Really unclench the jaw here. Notice and acknowledge any thoughts, feelings, sensations that come into play, and then let them go. Beautiful. 3 more breaths. Wiggle the fingers, circle the wrists. Awesome. On your next inhale, plant your hands, straighten the arms, kind of shimmy the knees back to hip width distance. Take whatever movements you need here, rocking side to side. We are all going to meet in downward facing dog when you're ready. So straighten the arms, straighten the legs, pedal out the feet. Shake the head no. Play around here, find whatever movement feels good for you. Beautiful, take 1 more breath. From here, bend the knees halfway, look towards the front of the mat. Hop, step, jump, or float to forward fold. Hang nice and heavy. Inhale, halfway lift flat back, draw your belly in. And then exhale, fold. From here, we take a twist. So if you'd like to use your block, go for it. Bring it to the middle of the feet, in front of the toes. Plant your left hand, right arm reaches, twist right. bind if that's in your practice tonight. Exhale, release and switch. Plant the right hand. Lift the left arm, twist left. Awesome. Exhale, release. From here, inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Take ragdoll, grabbing opposite elbow, slight bend in the knees, rock side to side. Release tension in the face. Hips are lifted nice and high. If it's in your practice, interlace your fingertips at your low back, straighten your arms. Beautiful, one more breath. Exhale, release so that your hands touch the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll up to stand. Go ahead and shake that all out. Find movement, grab a drink if you need one. And then we will all meet in the middle of the mat. So grab your block or your book. Place it in the middle of your mat. And we're gonna find some balance while we stand on top of the block or the book. If this doesn't feel good or suit you, you don't have to do it, just stand on the mat. So from here, hands come to the hips. Step on the block with your right foot. And then you can stay here with the left toe on the mat. You can bring the left knee up to hover, tree, whatever you want to do. I challenge you here to close the eyes. Maybe bring the arms out like the letter T. Soften your shoulders. Draw your belly in, find your breath. Try to relax and find space in the body wherever you can. Take one more breath. Exhale, release down off of the block, shake that out, and we're going towards the other side. So stand on the block using your left foot. Hands on the hips. Maybe that right toe stays there, or take it wherever you took the left before. Maybe we're at a hover or tree pose. Maybe the arms open up like the letter T. Soften your shoulders, maybe close your eyes. We're finding balance and stability. Remembering to breathe, even though we're trying to balance. And then soften wherever you can. One more breath, you've got this. And exhale, release back down to neutral. Ditch the block just for a second. Find mountain pose. So find your version of Tadasana. Feet are hip width distance. Hips and pelvis are forward. Arms are down by your sides. Close your eyes just for a few moments. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Sink into the mat. Feel rooted, feel grounded through your feet. Soften the face, the knees. Notice if there's anything in the mind or the body that does not serve you, and at this time allow it to pass through the mind and body into the mat, into the floor, so that it's no longer inside of your head, inside of your body. Beautiful. Take one more breath. Float your eyes open. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, release your hands through heart center. Nice. Okay. So from here, bring that block back to the center of your mat. I'm going to face this way so that you can all see. And we're just going to take chair, but we're going to take chair on the block or on the book. So go ahead and step onto your block or onto your book. Let's all have our legs and feet together for the purpose of being on our block. And then find your balance with your hands here at center. Draw your belly in. And then if it's in your practice, reach your arms up. Inhale. As you exhale, sink the hips down, bend the knees. Take chair pose. Hips and pelvis round forward. So we don't want to be here. We want to be here. Nice and tucked. Nice strong abdomen. Soften your gaze. Soften your jaw. Inhale. Exhale, sink deeper. Beautiful. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale, take a forward fold. Stay on your block. Knees are bent, chin to chest. Draw your belly up and in. Shake the head no. Beautiful. Take one more breath. And then inhale, slowly rise back to stand. Arms reach high. Inhale. Exhale, take that chair pose. Once again, we're going to find movement. So inhale, we rise. Exhale, we fold and sweep down. Arms come back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, down, sweep back. Beautiful. Link your breath with these two movements. Slow and controlled movements, trying to stay stable on the block. Let's take two more rounds. One more left. Beautiful. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release hands through heart center. Step down off that block, shake that all out. Grab a drink if you need one. Nice job. And then we're going to do a standing flow before we cool down. So from here, grab the block in your hands. Feet are hip width distance. Come to the middle of your mat. Spread your toes nice and wide. Inhale. Exhale, release. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, let that out. Nice. All right, so from here, step forward with your right foot. Step back with your left, taking warrior one. So we're bending the front knee. Make sure you can see your right big toe. And then that left foot is at an angle towards that left wall. The left kneecap's drawing up towards the left hip. Hips are square with the front of the mat. Reach that block all the way up towards the ceiling. Breathe here. Nice strong warrior one. If it's in your practice, look up at the ceiling, little back bend. Beautiful, one more breath. And then we open to warrior two, so open up the hips. You might be able to make your stance a little bit bigger. Front knee is still bent. Open the arms like the letter T. The block goes into the right hand. Gaze over that front hand or the block. Soften the shoulders. Draw the belly in. Remember to breathe. And we'll find movement. So inhale, bring the block all the way up. Straighten the front leg. Exhale, sink back into warrior two a little bit deeper. Move with your breath just a few times. One more inhale. One more exhale, warrior two. So from here, we're going to set up for a balancing posture. So we're going to shift our weight forward. Keep your front knee bent. Shift your weight forward. See if you can plant the block on the floor. Shoulders in line with wrist. Block is in line with your wrist. We're going to balance on our right side. Left leg lifts. Left foot is flexed. Maybe the left arm reaches up. Breathe. Maybe we keep our drishti down or bring it in front of us. Or if you'd really like a challenge, bring it up towards the ceiling. Breathe through the sensation. Again, shaking is good, pain or pinching is bad. We're taking one more breath. And then exhale, release, drop that left side, shake it out. And we're going to match that on the other side. When you feel ready, step the left foot forward, right foot back, bend the front knee, make sure you can see your left big toe, and that right foot is at an angle towards the right wall. Taking warrior one, inhale, push the block up, draw the belly in, hips are square with the front of the mat. Soften the shoulders, breathe. Unclench your jaw. If it's in your practice, inhale, look up at the ceiling, little back bend. Take 2 more rounds of breath. And then when you feel ready, take warrior two. Open up the hips, maybe widen your stance a little bit. Arms are like the letter T. Soften your shoulders. Block is in the left hand. Gaze over the left hand or the block. Breathe here. When you feel ready, start that movement. So inhale, reach high, straighten the front leg. Exhale, sink down into warrior two a little bit deeper. Find your breath, find your rhythm. One more, inhale. Exhale, warrior two. And then from here, keep that left knee bent, shift that weight forward, plant the block down on the mat, in line with your wrist and your shoulder. Lift the right leg, flex that foot. Maybe our right arm reaches. Notice the difference on this side. Falling is okay, just try to come back into it. See where you can bring the drishti, or the eye gaze. Full breaths. You can do this. Take one more round. Yes, I'm motivating myself. And exhale, release. Drop down, shake it out, grab a drink if you need one. And we'll start to cool down. We're still going to use the block. So when you feel ready, come to the front of your mat. Take Tadasana, take mountain pose. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, release through heart center. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, release. Nice. From here, inhale, reach high. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Grab your block, plant it on the lowest setting in front of both feet, and then allow your hands just to rest there. Chin to chest, shake the head no. Unclench the jaw, draw the belly in. The belly should be relaxing on the thighs, knees are bent, hips are high. Start to shift your weight in the feet forward and back. Good, come back to neutral. Inhale, halfway lift, push into the block. Arms are straight, nice straight spine, beautiful. Hang here for a breath. And exhale, fold. From here, plant the hands on the outside of the block. Step the left foot back. Step the right foot back. Take plank. We're going to hang here for 5, 4, 3, 2, one. Drop the knees down, land in all fours. Take one last round of cat and cow. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we round. Good, come back to neutral. Bring the block in front of the mat. And then we're just gonna lower down onto our stomach. Go ahead and stack the arms, bend the knees, rock the feet side to side. Close your eyes. If your head is turned, go ahead and turn it in the opposite direction, just evening out the sides of the body. Take one more breath wherever you are. Good, and then find stillness at center. Extend the legs down nice and straight. Tops of the feet are relaxed. Bring the legs together as close as they can go. And then reach the arms in front of you, palms face down, either your chin or your forehead to the mat. Grab that block. We're gonna take Superman posture with the block and then find movement. So if you've had any low back pain, pressure, surgery, maybe sit this one out and take a rest for a few breaths. Nice deep inhale through the nose. As you exhale, lift the legs, lift the arms off of the mat. Gaze at the front of your mat, soften your shoulders. Imagine your Superman flying through the air. Somebody's pulling you in opposite directions. See if you can lift a bit higher. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Stack the arms, bend the knees, rock the feet side to side. Good, find stillness. Come back to that Superman posture. We're gonna add some movement in there. So grab that block. When you feel ready, inhale, exhale, lift. You can stay right here or you can start to bend at your elbows. Bring the block to the back of the head or neck and then lengthen back out. Use your breath. Move with the inhale and with the exhale. You've got this. We're going to take 3 more rounds. Last round right here. Awesome. Release. Stack the hands, bend the knees, rock side to side. Really exaggerate if you need to. Beautiful. Take one more breath. Nice. Find stillness here. Relax the tops of the feet. Plant your hands underneath the shoulders. Draw your elbows in towards the ribs. Inhale, lift the chin and chest. Push into the hands. Soften the shoulders. Find your breath right here. One more in and out. Exhale, release, chin or forehead down. Keep the hands and elbows where they are. One breath. Beautiful. Inhale, push into your hands and just roll onto your spine. Hug your knees in nice and tight when you land. Rock side to side. We have 2 more postures before Shavasana. Good. From here, find stillness. Grab that block, coming into supported bridge. So bend the knees, plant the feet. Back your heels up as close to your glutes as you can get them. Arms down by your sides, palms face down. The most important thing here is keeping your chin in line with the middle of your chest. So inhale through the nose. As you exhale, lift the hips and pelvis up. Grab the block, bring it underneath your low back at any height. So think low back, that sacral area. It's almost like your glutes as well. You want to feel nice and supported. Hips are high, pelvis is lifted. Relax your abdomen. Allow that belly button to draw back. And then when you feel supported, when you feel stable, bring the hands wherever feels good for you.
Reach the arms high. Maybe come to goalpost, yogi's choice. Close your eyes. Soften your jaw. If you're familiar with this posture, go ahead and play around with the legs and the feet. We're going to be here for a few rounds of breath. Slowing everything down, preparing for final relaxation. We'll take 2 more rounds of breath in and out through the nose. When you feel ready to come out of this posture, extend the arms down straight. Plant the hands, palms face down. Bring the legs back down, plant the feet. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hips and pelvis. Remove the block and then roll down 1 vertebrae at a time, back to neutral. Hug the knees in, flex the feet, rock side to side. Take a breath. Ditch the block, we're done with it for class. And then from here, we're just taking a twist. So take whatever kind of twist you want, whatever feels good for you. And for me, I'm gonna extend my left leg straight, hug my right knee in, flex both feet. And I'm gonna twist towards the left. Wherever you are in your posture, close your eyes, soften the feet, the ankles, the wrists, the fingers. Really release and relax into that twist. Inhale, come back through center, and then exhale, twist towards the opposite side. So for me, flexing the feet, dropping that right leg, twisting right, saying hello to my cat. Notice where you can soften a little bit more. Side. Beautiful. On your next inhale, come back to center. Hug the knees in, flex the feet. Bring the chin up towards the knees. Shoulders are peeled off of the mat. Inhale. Hold the breath here for 3, 2, 1. Release into a full body stretch. Reach the arms high, point the toes. Draw the belly in. And as you exhale and release that, taking final relaxation, Shavasana, corpse pose. Open the legs as wide as the mat. Arms are down by the sides. Palms face up. Close your eyes. Take a nice big inhale. Softly exhale. Taking the last few moments of class to let that practice really settle into the mind and the body.
start to awaken the mind and body by deepening your breath, making small movements with your hands and feet, circling the wrists and ankles. On your next inhale, take one last full body stretch. Reach the arms high, point the toes. And as you exhale and release that, go ahead and roll onto either side, landing in the fetal position. Take a breath, take a pause, knowing that the work is done, thanking yourself for coming to class. And on your next inhale, come up to seated, whatever that might mean for you. Get nice and comfy, drop the shoulders, float the eyes closed. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, release the hands through heart center. Drop the chin down towards the chest. Don't forget to smile and laugh. Even though we're in dark times, don't forget to find some light, to find some joy. Smiling and laughter are exactly like yoga. They can improve your mood, offer stress relief, increase immune function, relieve pain, and extend your life. So I ask you today on your mat ending class, what do you have to smile about? Thank you all so much for joining me on this really dreary Monday. Namaste to you all, and I shall see you on Wednesday. Thank you.